This is Pep Guardiola, probably the best manager in the world. This is me, and I'm a nobody, but I'm gonna be the best manager soon. We're starting off as a rookie manager, and it ain't easy getting a job. But there is one EFL League 2 club that's willing to give us a chance. And that is Rochdale, literally the worst team right now in the 4th division of English football. But I guess we just gotta take it. Our goal today is to climb the ranks from the lower divisions of football all the way to Premier League, La Liga, all the big boys, and eventually win the Champions League. That's how we're going to become the best manager. Our first job is at Rochdale. We need to make a statement here so that the bigger clubs notice us. There you go, boys. I'm ready to start my managerial journey. Our job at Rochdale is pretty clear. We need to take this team to the top of EFL League 2 and, of course, in the process, getting promotion to EFL League 1. That is not going to be an easy task at all because this team is bad, but we need to somehow get it done to get noticed by, of course, the big clubs. We're also not getting much money to work with. I can't sign anyone with 1.3 million. The only hope we have of getting promotion is, I think, through the youth academy. And the good thing is we've already got a couple of players that could really do bits for us. Oliver Cross and Carlos Tano. You know what? They both might get straight into the team in some capacity. I think we promote them. Yup, we are promoting them. Tano gets a spot on the bench and Cross goes right into the team. A 68 rated striker. He's gonna get us promotion. That midfield looks weak, man. That's where we need some improvements. But I can't do anything with 1.3 million. Wait a minute. Free agents might be our savior. I found this guy after searching a fair bit. Frederick Haugen. He looks good. He might be an insane player to sign in this situation. Alright, here we go. My first signing as a rookie manager. This is gonna be important. Frederick Haugen is gonna end up as a cult hero. My first ever signing, and it's a free one. 2-year deal works. Perfect. These are his demands, man. That is so freaking reasonable. We'll pay him whatever he wants. He's willing to join. There you go. For a second, I thought he rejected us. Frederick Haugen is my first signing, and it's for Rochdale. And would you look at that? He is 66 rated. Let's put him straight into the team. I think our team is ready for the season. Let's get that promotion. It's now time to make my debut as a manager, but it didn't start off too well. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. They're just gonna score. And that's so frustrating. Yes, we conceded a silly first goal. But then once I finally figured out the team, everything started to click. Yo, this is it. This is it. First goal. First goal for us. Oh, what a finish. What a finish that was. And then the moment I was waiting for, Cross to announce his arrival. Oh, what a chance. What a gift. What a gift for Cross. It's the man from the academy who scored, and we could be winning the game because of him. Let's go. Oh, could be another one. Could be another one, and it is. Let's go. Cross with a brace. First game of the season, a dub. This is just the start. We're building something. It was all about consistently getting wins and climbing up the table. That first win was the start of something, and from then on, we found a rhythm. Cross was having a field day for us. Oh, chance to score, cut back, and that's Cross yet again. Remember the name Oliver Cross. He's a beast. Bro, Cross is just a beast. He is just a beast, and bang, that's his second of the game. You can't stop him. But it wasn't all sunshine and roses. We took L's as well. Oh, we're gonna concede. How did he score that? Oh, Cross, he's beating everyone. He's beating everyone, but he can't beat the keeper. Oh, my God. Oh, this is bad. And after the first 15 games of the season, we were 9th in the league. That is still a couple of spots off the playoffs. I quickly then realized that the problem with this team was the goalkeeper. He's just not good enough. Bro, my guy Lynch does not make a single save, man. We need to get rid of him in January and get someone else. With 1.3 million, I don't know how we're going to do that. We'll see. We also quickly realized that Oliver Cross is a special player. He's gone up by 3 ratings already, and he just kept scoring goals for fun. Cross, and that's another one for him. Let's go. All right, Cross might get another goal for himself. A sweaty one, but a goal is a goal. We got through the rest of the games until January, and with Oliver Cross carrying us, we find ourselves in 5th spot in League 2. Oh my God, we could get promotion. 17 goals so far from Oliver Cross. I mean, just insane. Everything was going well, but suddenly Alex Newby, who was our right winger, wanted to leave, and hence we sold him. And that means the academy boy from Paraguay, Tano, is now gonna lead the line along with Cross. He's 66 rated, by the way, now, so should be fine. Also, that's given us a bit of extra cash, which maybe we can use to get a new keeper. I'm trying to sign a keeper, and it's super risky. Christian Walton, 26 years old. I don't even know his overall, but I'm paying 1.4 million for him. I hope he's good. I really do hope he's good. There you go. We're paying him 3.3k per week. It's done. We've got a new keeper. And Walton is 69 rated. Let's go. Walton gets right into this team, and I reckon with him, we're gonna secure promotion. The second half of the season was all about Tano. He was carrying us. Yo, Tano is insane. Tano is insane. He almost scored that. This could be his goal. This could be his goal. Oh, that's world class from Tano. Come on. With the new keeper and Tano performing and Cross as well being insane, we were picking up wins for fun. And we're now at the end of the season. All our hard work is going to come down to this. Have we managed to secure promotion to League One in our first season as a manager? I'm nervous. I am so freaking nervous for this. Looks like we are going to be in the playoff positions at the very least. Oh my god, we might be in the top 4. We might be in the top 3. I think we've secured direct promotion. Yes, we have. It's a shame we couldn't win the title, but we take that. We're going directly to League One. That's our objective done at Rochdale. Without Cross and Tano, this just wouldn't be possible. Tano went up by 10 ratings and Cross by 7. Also, the signing we made for free Hawkin, what a player. I'm already thinking about next season, what I can do with this team, because the players are really exciting, man. Just as I was thinking about plans for next season, we get ourselves a job offer from Brentford. They've been relegated back down to the Championship, and they want us to get them back to the Premier League. They saw what we did with an awful Rochdale team and, you know, made them insane, and Brentford want us to do that for them too. Should we take it or leave it? It's a tough one, boys, but I think we achieved what we had to at Rochdale. It's time for us to move up another notch, and that means, yes, I'm taking the job. Up next, Brentford. It's our first day at the new Brentford job. Our objective here is pretty simple. Brentford have been relegated down to the Championship. Our objective is to get them back to the Premier League. First thing, let's just assess the kind of squad we're working with. It's a lot different than Rochdale. Look at the quality of the players. We've got an 80 rated keeper in Strakosha. Our backline isn't too bad. This Ajet guy looks pretty good, only 24. Damsgaard is going to be a massive player for us. He's 21, insane potential. And then, of course, we've got the main man, Ivan Toney, up top as well. I reckon we sort out a few positions, we're going to get promotion easily. And who knows, maybe then we'll get another bigger project than Brentford. We'll see, but let's do our job. The board are backing us, about 30 million to spend. What a nice change from Rochdale. We had no money back then, and we've got a bit of cash. Our job is to get back to the Premier League. Who better to sign than a veteran Premier League player in Azpilicueta? He's a free agent looking for a new project. Maybe this Brentford one is perfect for him. And looks like it's done. We've just signed Cesar Azpilicueta. I also saw Serge Aurier was available, so decided to snap him up. That's our defense reinforced. I'm not gonna lie, I love our backline right now. Azpilicueta, Aurier, and Ajer. That's decent. We also had a lot of interest throughout the window for Ivan Toney. Big clubs coming in with offers, but had to say no to all of them. He's very important if we want to get back to the Premier League. Next up, we made our most expensive signing of this video so far. It's Joe Willock. I've managed to sign him for 23 million. I think it's an absolutely fantastic signing. There you go. Joe Willock goes right into that team. We've been very active in the window, but there's still, I feel, something missing with this team. We've got about 6.5 million left. There's still one more player I want to sign. It's Carlos Tano, the Youth Academy hero from Rochdale. I think let's continue his journey at Brentford. He's 71 rated now. I'm offering 4 million for him, but remember, we got him literally for free at Rochdale, but Rochdale are now going to get 4 million for him. Yup, and that's enough to sign him. Come on. I think we've done a good job with this Brentford team. We look ready for the season ahead. Let's get back to the Premier League. It's time to make my championship debut as a manager. this is where it all begins. We had all our new signings, Azpilicueta, Serge Aurier, Carlos Tano, all of them make their debut in this game, and I thought it was going to be an easy win, but, well, things didn't go according to plan. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. This is real bad. We concede the first goal. Not going according to plan. First game, and we've taken an L. And that's kind of when I realized that this job is not going to be easy, and there's a reason why Brentford got relegated. I quickly realized that this team does lack a bit of leadership, and I thought, you know what, making maybe Azpilicueta the captain, who is a natural leader, maybe that might help. Another thing I did was make the game all around Ivan Toney. I've put him on instructions to be the main man in this side. Everyone else has to supply the ball to him. We started our next game with a fresh approach, new tactics, new leadership, and that showed. Playing it for Ivan Toney, and there you go. The tactic is already working. This team is all about Ivan Toney, and we've got to make it like that. And it wasn't just Ivan Toney. We saw all the other players get involved as well. Here goes Tano. Oh, sees Joe Willock making a nice run. Simple pass for Damsgaard. We're playing brilliant football. That's what I want to see from our team. At the end of this game, I realized I think we figured out this Brentford team. This is the approach. Oh, that turn from Ivan Toney was absolutely brilliant, as that is unbelievable. That's why we need to get the ball to him in the box as much as possible. While I was playing against Norwich, I realized Sam McCullum was a bit of a baller. We're in need of a left back, and transfer window hasn't shot yet. Maybe let's add one more player. With that, we pretty much had our final signing of the summer window, possibly the season, because I think we've spent a lot of money already. Now I can say I think we've figured out this team. Let's get through the season. The transfer window is shut now, and it's time to do our talking on the pitch. We were up against Bournemouth, one of our rivals for promotion. Oh, I see Ivan Toney. I think he's beaten the offside trap, and that's a lovely finish. Come on. But now that we've figured out our tactics, we showed them who's boss. Go on, Tano. Go on. Oh, he's going to get another pop at it. There you go. From Rochdale to Brentford. One thing that hasn't changed, though, is that this kid can still perform at the big stage. And that kind of form continued as we head into December. We were in the top 3 in the championship, fighting for automatic promotion. But this sport isn't as easy as you think, as we endure a really big problem with Azpilicueta. Our new captain dislocated his shoulder. He's now going to be out for 2 months. We're going to have to trust Pinnock to be good enough to replace him, and that's going to be a bit of a problem. Regardless, we reached the January window being top of the league. Even Azpilicueta's absence didn't really affect us all that much. And halfway through this season, this team was performing. We were out here winning Manager of the Month awards. It wasn't Ivan Toney who scored the most goals for us. It was Carlos Tano. How incredible it is. From the Academy of Rochdale to now Brentford, and he's balling out. Now, I had to make a decision in the January window. With Azpilicueta injured, we do need a new centre-back, but with the money we've got, it's going to be tough. Can we get a makeshift centre-back in these circumstances? We'll have to see. I just found out that Leonardo Bonucci is available on a free, and I don't see why we shouldn't sign him. To cope with the Azpilicueta injury, we managed to sign Bonucci on a free, and that should solve our centre-back problem. And with that, we were ready for the season ahead. And in the second half of the season, we were flying. Oh, Ivan Toney is through on goal. Yeah, he's going to score. He's going to score. Of course he is. It's Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney again. Ivan Toney again. Off the bar, but we might get another run at it. And nope. Oh, and here's Joe Willock joining the party as well. Let's go. Look at that, boys. Ivan Toney with the EFL Player of the Month award. Our form in the second half of the Premier League was this good that we pretty much won all our games. And with a 20-point lead, we managed to take Brentford right back to the Premier League. Unbelievable. Pretty sure this performance in the Championship is going to get a lot of other clubs to notice me and maybe give me a better job. But so far, Brentford, life is good. Carlos Tano was the superstar, though. 23 goals this season. Although Ivan Toney and Joe Willock did brilliantly, our signings really stepped up. As we were getting through days until the next season, you know, preparing for the Premier League, because as of now, I'm still going to be Brentford manager. But then I got an email. A job offer from Real Betis. The Spanish club wanted me, and I was tempted. Betis was 6th in La Liga, which means they're going to play Conference League or maybe even Europa League. But honestly, I like what we're building at Brentford, so I've decided to stay another season because I want to experience Premier League as well. Hopefully we don't come to regret this. I've rejected the offer from Betis.
I'm not leaving.
It's my first season as a Premier League manager. Let's go. Let's first see the kind of team we're working with in the Premier League. Of course, it's the team we built with the likes of Tano, Joe Willock. Lukic as well was a surprise package. I just found him literally lying in the reserves of this team, and I decided, well, let's put him in. Turns out he's decent. The team is good, but a bit more investment is needed, and let's see if the board are backing us, because we're staying for another season at Brentford. They better back us. And looks like they are. That's a good chunk of money we're working with. 50 million, I'll take that. Just as I was gearing up for future plans with this team and getting them prepped for the Premier League, I got a transfer offer for Toney from Manchester United. The worst thing is, the board want me to sell him for as much money as possible, and can you blame them? We'll just have to let Tony complete his dream. He wants to play for Manchester United, so we're gonna have to let this transfer go through. And guess what? Now there's a bidding war for Tony. Even Sevilla want him, so whoever can pay the most money can have him. Boys, this is not good. Ajer, one of our crucial centre-backs, he doesn't see his future here. He's not happy at the club. No. Release clause met. What is happening? We're in the Premier League now, and the team is crumbling. Now I'm feeling I probably should have taken that Real Betis job, because now our job here at Brentford has gotten 10 times more difficult. Ajer has been sold. Toney has been sold to Everton. What do we do now? I'm gonna have to find a way to replace my best striker and also bring in a new centre-back. The good thing is we have 87 million. I think we can do it, but it's gonna be tough. One striker who we know very well of, and that is Oliver Cross. His contract is expiring. 82 rated. He's been growing insanely, but I don't understand how he is still at Rochdale. You'd expect him to have moved elsewhere, but we can now make a transfer offer and sign the hero, the cult hero himself. I'm gonna try and lowball this and chuck in a 50 million offer. What's gonna happen? They're willing to accept it. Unbelievable. Rochdale have just gotten cash rich. Unbelievable. We've solved our striker problem rather easily. We've been reunited with our man Oliver Cross. I'm sure he's going to be delighted to play alongside Carlos Tano as well. Now, the attack looks sorted. We still need to find a centre-back. I've managed to sign Davinson Sanchez for like 14 million. I think that is an absolute bargain. And I've made yet another signing. We're using all the money we got from the sale of Tony and Ajer. Well, it's Pablo Fornals. I realized we didn't have a backup keeper, so I just went ahead and signed this guy. I think we're done with all our transfers for now. I'd like to make more signings, but we're limited with the amount of money we can spend. Although I can say I think we've done a good job to build this side without Tony and, of course, Ajer, two very important players. I think the main goal has to be in the Premier League to avoid relegation and try and finish mid-table and establish Brentford as a regular Premier League club. That's why we're here. And our first game with Brentford is against Manchester United and Cristiano Ronaldo. Not gonna lie, I was expecting us to get destroyed in this game, but we started off really well. Here we go. Lukic got back, and oh, that's brilliantly done. Our CDM Onyeka, probably one of the most underrated players in this side. Let's go. But then we did get a reality check. Okay, that's just brilliant. What am I supposed to do there? But then we had 3 amazing chances for Cross. Yes, Cross. Maybe his first big moment in a Brentford shirt, and he's missed. What? I see the space. I see the space for Cross. Chests it down. Goes for goal. And he's put it wide again. He can't miss this. He can't miss it this time. No, 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 no. He's missed 3 chances. I legit couldn't believe Cross missed all of those. I guess replacing Toney isn't an easy job, and this game ends in a draw. But one thing this game showed us is that we can compete in the Premier League. After 3 games in the Premier League, we were 9th, which is amazing. But we were yet to see a goal from Cross. If we need to have a successful season, Cross needs to open his account in the Premier League. And that eventually did happen. This is his chance. He's got to score, and he does get that goal. Finally, Cross has scored in the Premier League. And that, guys, was just the first of many. There you go. That's another one from Cross. We were in such great form playing as a team. It wasn't just Cross getting the goals. Here we go with Tano, and he joins the party as well. What a player, honestly. Tano looking for that cross for Cross for cross. Pun intended then. What a finish. We were in January and surprisingly, we had Brentford in second spot in the Premier League, which I don't even know how we pulled this off. Oliver Cross was carrying this team. 14 goals so far. What's even more insane was that we'd made the Carabao Cup final as well. Our chance to win a first proper trophy. But football isn't always fair. Strakosha had got himself injured. Probably one of our best players in the team out for the next next 3 months with a medial collateral ligament injury. It couldn't have been any worse. From second, we've dropped down to 4th in the Premier League since he got injured, and it's probably going to be worse. This is probably the only trophy we can win this season, and we got to do it. With a 73 rated keeper, I'm going to be up against Man City. I'm genuinely terrified. We didn't have our first team keeper, but we had the fight to give everything, and the game started off very well for us. Joe Willock squaring this one for Tano. No way, we've actually taken the lead. Unbelievable. But then we saw what Erling Haaland was all about. Haaland, that's illegal. No keeper was stopping that. I thought it was all over. We had no hope, but Carlos Tano and Oliver Cross had other things in mind. Inside for Tano. He's broken through. That's a lovely chip. Unbelievable from Tano in the Carabao Cup final. Outrageous. Oliver Cross has broken through. This is his chance to score a possible winning goal, and it could be the one. Let's go, boys. We've done it. We've won a trophy with Brentford. Let's go. We did it, boys. Aspilicueta lifting a trophy for Brentford. We did it. After the cup final, playing without Strakosha was not easy. The amount of games we lost in the league, crazy. And we ended up finishing 9th. But honestly, we can still be happy with this, because without our main keeper, we still finished top half of the table. In a season we just got promotion. Oliver Cross had shown what he's all about in the Premier League, Tano as well, and I'm all set to fire this Brentford team to a potential Champions League spot for next season. But then I realized that the Brentford board have put Oliver Cross on the transfer list, and then I realized they're not as ambitious as I am. They want to get some cash for Cross and just stabilize the football club, which is fine, I get it, but that means we're gonna have to look for a new job. And look at that, crazily enough, a few days later we went around in the market and we got an offer from Arsenal. This Arsenal side are looking to win the Premier League. They've got Champions League for next season as well. Might be perfect. So next up, it's Arsenal. It's time to begin the Arsenal job. This is the 3rd team we're managing, and we're climbing up the ladder because finally I think we've now got a team that's more than capable of winning the Premier League. Not just that, for the first time ever, we're going to be managing in the Champions League. The board here at Arsenal have made it clear they want the focus to be on the Premier League, and they've given me about 120 million to spend to make this team into a Premier League winning side. So far, with all our teams, we've completed the basic objectives. Of course, we got Rochdale promotion, we got Brentford promotion, and did well by winning a trophy. Now with Arsenal, let's win the big one. Starting off with their team, first things first, their attack in midfield is so freaking good right now. Gabriel Jesus up top is just a beast. Then you've got Martin Odegaard, who can be one of the best players in the world. Musiala is one fantastic signing they've made. So have Palacios and Marcus Llorente, Saka as well. We don't need to change anything in the attack. They've even got the likes of Rafa Mir and Gabriel Martinelli as backup. Defense though, that's a whole nother question. I reckon we won't need just one but 2 centre-backs, possibly a better right-back too, so let's get to work. This has to be the signing. Lucas Hernandez's contract is expiring. Let's take advantage. These are the kind of players we need to try to win the Premier League. I've just signed Lucas Hernandez to Arsenal. We also need a bit more depth in the centre-back position, so I thought Jan Bednarek, 81 rated, good choice. With that, our defence is at least now sorted. We're in the process of signing Diogo Dalot, but we've got to make our debut with Arsenal. It's the Community Shield final, so for now, transfer stuff on the sidelines, and let's get into it. The Community Shield final was a great opportunity to test out this Arsenal team, and I quickly realised we've got something special here. Zinchenko 1v1. Zinchenko has scored. Let's go. All that coaching from Pep Guardiola's made him a formidable player. 1-0. Gabriel Jesus just can go through maybe. Gabriel Jesus has got the pace, tough angle, and he slotted it home. This Arsenal team is special, and Gabriel Jesus has arrived. You can't stop him. You literally can't stop Gabriel Jesus. He's going to get another one. It's a cheeky chip. Gabriel Jesus is unreal. What the hell? How did we just score that with Martin Odegaard? Bro, how did he pull that off? Unreal, Chelsea have crumbled. That's our first trophy now with Arsenal, and I have a feeling we're going to win a lot here. There was only one weakness in this team. It was the right back position, but we've addressed it with the signing of Dalot. We've got a bit of cash left, but I think this team is complete now to compete for everything. Let's see how we fare. We start off our Premier League season with 3 wins. Top of the league to start with. Soon it was time for our first test in the Premier League against Liverpool. I was expecting against the big boys for us to struggle a bit, but no, this Arsenal team is insane. Gabriel Jesus has just run through, and it's a solid finish from Gabriel Jesus. Oh, we could score another one. Liverpool have really opened their defense up. It's simple for Odegaard. Let's go. And then, of course, it was time for our Champions League debut. My debut in this competition as manager. And when I saw my group with Dortmund, Galatasaray, I wasn't too worried. I think we can top this. Our first game in the Champions League was against Dortmund. I wasn't expecting it to be easy, but when you've got Gabriel Jesus, things do turn out being a bit easy. Gabriel Jesus bursts through. Can he be the man to score in the Champions League for us? Yes, our first ever Champions League goal comes from Gabriel Jesus. Our form in all competitions was absolutely unreal. We were looking like front runners to win the Premier League. We then had a game against my former club Brentford, and I looked at their team and realized, where's Cross and where's Tano? As soon as I had left Brentford, Brentford decided to sell Tano to Juventus and Cross to Valencia. I am so freaking glad we decided to move on. The time was right. By the time we were in January, we had dropped a few more points than Manchester United, who were really giving us a tough time. We're 4 points off them, but still, we're in the title race. Meanwhile, in the Champions League, we did manage to top our group. We did have resources in the January transfer window to improve the team ever so slightly, but I looked at my team and I decided we're more than good enough. Let's keep it as is. The second half of the season is not going to be easy, and if we want to get back into the Premier League title race, we need to start by beating Manchester United. We needed to win this game against Manchester United, and we started off brilliantly. Odegaard found space, and roof of the net. What a finish from Odegaard. Oh, Gabriel Jesus has done rough around. That was illegal from Gabriel Jesus. He is just insane, carrying this Arsenal team on his back. That win against United has got us back in the title race, but we're still only third. There's still a lot of work to be done. Our very next game, though, was against Spurs, and this was as important as ever. A lot of pressure in this North London derby, but Bukayo Saka channeled his inner Leo Messi. Okay, that should be illegal from Bukayo Saka. He's just walked past the entire Spurs defense in the North London derby to do that. What even? But quickly after that, we got a taste of Spurs because Harry Kane always scores in North London derbies. Kane? Oh my god. We just gave him too much space. But then, of course, Odegaard and Gabriel Jesus took this game by the storm. Odegaard, and we could get the lead now, and Martin Odegaard. What a finish. Oh, Gabriel Jesus, and that's another one for him. That's goodbye, Spurs. We're going to win the Premier League this season. With that, we've cleared another one of our rivals for the Premier League. We're just 2 points off the top. Meanwhile, in the Champions League, we were doing pretty well. We topped our group. We knocked out Napoli. We knocked out Borussia Dortmund. But we've now drawn Barcelona in the semi-finals. Lewandowski was too much to handle as Barcelona beat us 2-1 in the first leg. Honestly, Barca having the advantage at Camp Nou, I thought the game was over, but a moment of hope. Oh, what a goal! Gabriel Jesus! I didn't expect that from a corner. Barcelona got lacking. That's what Gabriel Jesus can do. We're back on level terms. But that was only for a brief moment. After that, Barcelona showed what they're all about. Barcelona! That's just Barcelona for you. The pressure, it was unbelievable. Oh my god, they've caught us snapping. Virgil van Dijk scores. And oh my god, what is that celebration? He's taking the piss. I think we put up a great fight against Barca, but they just had that experience and, you know, the history of the club, so fair enough. We've put the disappointment of the Champions League behind us, because now we've got to focus on winning the Premier League. And the situation couldn't be more crazy. We're on the final match day. City have a 2-point advantage, but guess who Man City are playing? Spurs. Yup, Spurs. Crazily enough, Spurs could deny us the Premier League title if they just end up losing to City. Oh my god, and this is not a situation I like to be in. All we can do is try and beat Bournemouth, which honestly we made light work of. The goal that could win us the Premier League title, and it comes from Martin Odegaard. It all depends on what happens in the Spurs City game. Free kick from literally a position we can't be missing. Let's seal the Premier League title possibly with this one, and it's in. What a free kick from Odegaard. We won the game. There were no title celebrations. I literally don't know whether we've won the Premier League or not. Let's go through the teams and see what's happened, boys. We have finished top 3, of course. Top 2, we know that. But have we won the Premier League is the real question. Yes, we have. On goal difference of all the teams, Spurs have done us a favor and Arsenal have won the Premier League once again after, what, 15, 20 years. We did it. This team, boys, that we had here at Arsenal, simply sensational. Gabriel Jesus was a beast. Saka as well. Odegaard as well. We were unreal. This has got to be the best trophy I've won in this video. With the Premier League in the bag, we've completed one big milestone of a manager. Next up, it's the Champions League, which we want to win. You wouldn't believe what happened next. A job offer from Barcelona. That's right, the team that knocked us out in the Champions League semi-finals, but then went on to lose the final. They want me. Looks like they were impressed with how we played in the Champions League, and they now want me to coach them. I think this is my opportunity to become the best manager. Coach Barcelona, win the Champions League, and I think it's job done. I think I'm taking this. There you go. Sign of the paper. Barcelona next. We've worked from all the way down at Rochdale to now Barcelona. It's time to start our biggest job yet. It's with Barcelona. I think if we win the Champions League with them, that completes it. We'll become the world's best manager. Bro, this team that we're working with is utterly ridiculous. It's a small squad, but it's pretty insane. And the budget even, it's ridiculous. The first thing that happens as soon as I join Barca is a transfer offer from Liverpool for Ferran Torres. He's our right winger right now, and he's pretty insane. No two ways about it. But I've got a better player I want to sign for that right wing position, and I think you guys know who it is. It's Carlos Tano, who is now 89 rated at Juventus. We had a break for one season without him. We were with him at Brentford, but now that we're on the quest to become the world's best manager, I want to do it with the players that got us here. And Carlos Tano, all the way back from Rochdale, we got to bring him to, of course, Barcelona. We'll need that Ferran Torres money to sign him, but looks like 112 million is enough. Ferran Torres was sold, and Carlos Tano, the greatest Paraguayan player I've ever seen, has just joined Barcelona. And let's just put him into that starting 11. You love to see that. Come on. If I'm signing Carlos Tano, I have to sign Oliver Kroos, who is now 93 rated at Valencia. I don't know how we're going to even bring him to Barcelona, because I don't have that kind of money right now, but let's do it. I want to win the Champions League with the players that got me here. We've got Lautaro Martinez. You would have seen him already at the club. I think I'm going to try and putting him in a swap deal. Maybe that would make it possible. It is possible, but we're going to have to just pull out the checkbook to make this happen. Oh my god. I'm going to pay 160 million plus Lautaro. No, 170 million plus Lautaro to sign Oliver Kroos. It's done, guys. We've signed Oliver Kroos for Barcelona. How insane is that? Now, that's the team we've got. We've got awesome depth for the attack and the midfield. All we need is a bit of depth for our backline. Maybe another good defender, a backup keeper. Let's sort all of that out. Just signed Oscar Mingueza back to Barcelona for a bit of squad depth. He's 82 rated. And we've got our backup goalkeeper signed with another former Barcelona player, Iñaki Peña. And I think with that, this squad is ready to win the Champions League. It's not just about Tano and Kroos. Look at the players around them. This squad is unreal. Trent, Hernandez, Koundé, De Ligt, Fati, Kessie, De Jong. Like, look at this team. Let's win the Champions League. Managing Barcelona is as peaceful as it gets, man. Like, life is so simple, especially in La Liga. Top of the league, easy. Champions League, though, is a bit tricky. We've got an interesting group, but so far we're doing well. Our first El Clasico was around real soon, and that's going to be the first chance to see what this Barca team is all about. My first El Clasico as a manager, I was nervous, but then this happened. Hernandez. That's a brilliant ball. Tano's header, and that's in. Carlos Tano, what a goal. Oh my god. First goal in the Clasico for us. And it's Carlos Tano. After Tano scored, we got more space, and then guess who scored next? Frankie de Jong. He's going to square this one for Kroos, and there's the lethal finish from Oliver Kroos. It's 2-0 Barcelona. From Rochdale to Barca. Oliver Cross's story is the same as ours, and it's beautiful. With that win against Real Madrid, we were out here winning Manager of the Month awards. The first half of the season was literally going perfect for us. We were winning almost every single game. We also got the chance to attend the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Unfortunately, none of our players got nominated, but we also managed to win a second Manager of the Month award. It was Erling Haaland who managed to win the Ballon d'Or, and very soon we were in January. We were leading La Liga by 10 points. This team that we've built with Kroos and Tano, it's just ridiculous. To be honest, Frenkie de Jong was insane in this first half of the season, but Kroos and Tano, along with Ansu Fati, they were doing bits. We also topped our Champions League group, by the way. We managed to knock out Hertha Berlin in the round of 16, and it was Chelsea up next. Chelsea was not going to be an easy game. The first leg ended in a 1-1 draw, but the second leg at home, we came through. What was that? Bro, what just happened? That's the most bizarre goal ever. Bro, I think Liverpool scored an own goal there. Yup, Lacroix just went for it, and he just put it into his own net. Oliver crosses through. Oliver crosses through. He's going to score. Of course he is. Chelsea cannot compete with Oliver. We managed to dispatch Chelsea with that result, and then it was Manchester United we were up against. This was going to be a bit of a tricky one, because they actually beat us in the first leg. But we've got Kroos and Tano up top, alongside the likes of Fati. I'm ready to turn this around in this second leg. We literally had the perfect start to this game. A penalty. Oh my god, Carlos Cano is through. Squaring this one for Kroos. It's these two again. All the way from Rochdale. They're going to march us to a Champions League final. We've gotten the equaliser. And if that first goal wasn't enough, Kroos did the impossible. Oliver Kroos, no way. Oh my god. That is utterly ridiculous. What a freaking goal. Just as I thought this game was done, Man United get themselves back into it. Oh, come on. That is such a silly goal to concede. It's level. And now the second half is going to decide everything. Just as the second half began, it was Barcelona's prince, the heir to the throne, Ansu Fati, who did the impossible. Ansu, could it be? Could it be a goal from Ansu Fati? Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant from Ansu Fati. Remember, Kroos and Tano are newcomers, but for Ansu Fati, the new number 10, to score this will be special. And then to kill off Manchester United, Oliver Kroos completed his hat-trick. Oh, Kroos could be through. Kroos could be through. He's going to try and settle this. He's going to try and settle this. A hat-trick. Manchester United are done. And that was it. We're going to a Champions League final. And it was Bayern Munich who we're going to be facing. By this time, we'd already won La Liga by convincing fashion. That's how good this team was. We've now, by the way, won leagues in different countries. Ansu Fati was still the man, but still, Carlos Tano and Kroos for their first season with Barcelona did incredibly well. Oliver Kroos was actually the top scorer of the Champions League. Who would have thought a player from Rochdale will end up here? But this was it. To complete this journey to become the best manager in the world, we gotta win this. I'm ready, boys. I'm ready for this Champions League final. I think the nerves definitely kicked in as we had a horrendous start to the game. No. We're gonna concede. We're gonna concede. We concede the first goal in this Champions League final. It's just horrendous. What are we doing? We're 2-0 down after 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, I had to make a gut decision. It was to bring off Mikel Merino to bring on someone more attacking. It was Paqueta. Would that be a smart decision? I don't know. Making the substitution was clutch because we were attacking so much more. Paqueta was getting involved so much more. He's holding up Alphonso Davies really well. That was really nice from him. Looks inside for Paqueta, who's just been brought on. Loose ball falls for Kroos, and he makes them pay. Let's go. Just as we were getting back into this game, this happened. No. That's such a silly penalty to concede. We need to save this penalty, otherwise we could be done for. And Ter Stegen saves. Oh my god. That missed penalty was a game changer, because after that, the comeback of dreams began. Tano could burst through. He surely got the pace. Carlos Cano's going to give it everything he's got. I'm going to square it for De Jong. It's a simple goal, and it's the equalizer before halftime. What just happened? Ansu Fati, the comeback of dreams. All of that in the first half itself, bro. In the second half, we kept the pressure on, and this was it. Oliver Cross, Paqueta through on goal. Oh, we might get a chance. Ansu Fati smashes it into the roof of the net. It should be all over. And it's done, guys. It is done. We've won the Champions League. From Rochdale to Barcelona, we've done it all, and now we're here winning the ultimate prize. And this effectively makes us the best manager in the world. We've completed what we set out for. And that's that for this video. If you enjoyed this journey, drop a like, subscribe. I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.